Okay, this is the new Xtension Premium RGB Edition controller. And what we have done here is we've kept the same 10 navigation menu buttons, standard white LEDs, but we replaced all of the action buttons with full RGB gold leaf buttons. We've also changed the joystick bat tops and the trackballs to full RGB as well. What we're using here in this setup is MAME, and we're also running LED Blinky, and we're running the free version of Launchbox. And what we also have on this cabinet is the PIXELCADE MARQUEE that is sold separately through PIXELCADE. You'll have to look them up. But what I want to do is kind of show you the ins and outs and little tips and tricks and kind of let you know what this thing can do and what it looks like. So basically in Launchbox, if you go and you select a game, it's going to show you real quickly what controls are used in what in light up. So like if I just go here and look at Centipede, it's going to show me trackball and then my fire buttons. So when you go into a game, I select Burger Time. It's going to load up. The marquee will change.
Up, down, left.
And then also the coolest thing is on the player one side joystick, what we've done is we've also added the servo stick control. So it automatically switches from 8-way to 4-way. Now you will have to program that in Launchbox so it knows which games use the 8-way and the 4-way. So now this joystick is a dedicated 4-way joystick. So, and what I have done, because I don't like standing off to one side to play a game, I've also mapped my pepper button to over here, because you're just playing alternating 2-player anyway. Come on. So now I can stand on the inside. I can stand in the middle, I can stand off to the side, or whatever I want to do to play this game. Now when you're done, you press exit, and the joystick will switch back to 8-way. So now I'm in 8-way. So now, what I've done is I've mapped the controls to both sides as well. And you can also go inside and you can change through the Colors I&I folder or file. You can change what color you want these buttons to do. You can make them red, green, blue, orange, purple, yellow, brown, whatever color you want to make them. You can change any of the buttons to whatever color you want. And so now I got my track going. I got these 3 buttons as my 3 mountains, and I have them over here as well. So it doesn't matter whether you're left-handed or right-handed. You map everything right, you can get it set up to how you like it. People ask why the button configuration is how we have it. So this is useful for Mortal Kombat 3. So it's going to light up. There's your run button. Exactly the way it was on the game in the arcade. Got your blocks, your kicks, your punches, and your run button where it was located in the game.
Jump, duck, move left, move right.
That's also the same for NBA Jam. Same thing. This is your turbo, your shooting steel, and your pass buttons. Champion Edition. Everything lights up. Now, Arkanoid is a spinner game, right? So what we've done is we've got these 2 action buttons up here. But see, my button is mapped down here. Well, that's not how I want to play this game. So what I'm going to do, and yes, you can play with the trackball as well. That's why it lights up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the main menu, go to Input This Machine, select. I want to change button 1. So I'm going to change it to this button up here. It's not lit up. This is the button I want it to be. So if I press that, now it's going to be that button. Now, inside of here, this hasn't changed. It's still showing that this is the active button. So like when I go to play, you'll see that it actually has been changed. Arkanoid doesn't have really a good button layout, but don't use the button. But see, if I press this button, it shoots off. The color hasn't lit up yet because you're in the game. So once you exit the game, and then if you go back to it, if I go back to Arkanoid here, you'll see, come on, there it is. But that's the button. So now I'm going to load up Arkanoid again and show you.
Arkanoid.
There it is.
Fire. Left.
So you can map
Right.
any of these buttons to wherever you want them, and the color is going to follow it, so to speak, because it uses what controls MAME is set for. I'll show the four-way joystick once again. So you'll be able to hear it. So like when I start this game, if you listen very closely, you should be able to hear the motor switch. Ready?
Dig dug. Home.
It's actually pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's not very loud.
Now, who exactly is this controller for?
So this controller is designed for the advanced users. It's not necessarily a plug and play option. There is a lot of files and folders you have to work with and maneuver to get everything working together. It's not a super hard process, but it's not completely plug and play. There are a couple files you have to move into certain folders, but as you can see here, it works perfect with LED Blinky. We're using the free launch box version and the standard PC main.
NBA Jam TE.
And what kind of customizations as far as graphics?
Yeah, so the controller is completely, you can order all custom graphics for the controller and cabinet sides, and it's completely customizable as far as what you want it to look like. I do think the standard color is only black, like you can't get a red or a blue or anything like
I
that.
think customization is going to be encouraged and recommended.
Yes, definitely. I believe that's it.
Street Fighter 2, Champion Edition. Light punch. Middle punch. Heavy punch. Light kick. Middle kick. Heavy kick. Jump. Crouch. Left.